Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Picks today. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another great day for you. We are on live Friday, August 1st. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic. We've got a big day of sports coming on. We are streaming on multiple sites, so feel free to check us out on TikTok, YouTube, as well, and Twitch. So are on a lot of different platforms, sending out a few more invites to get a few more people's up. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's having a good Friday. Chef Serge, what's happening? How are you? Great to see you. And like I said, hopefully everybody's having a great day. It is hot and more hot here down in the Phoenix area. We've got a lot of baseball today as they're back. What a crazy trade deadline. I've been watching baseball a lot of years, and that's one of the craziest ones I've ever seen. Dre, what's going on? Fitness Cheat Code, what's up? Corby, thanks for coming on the show. Like I said, if you want to check us out on a different platform, we are on Twitch. We are also on TikTok and YouTube as well. So, like I said, hopefully everybody's having a fabulous one. It's hot as heck everywhere. But the good news is we can stay inside and watch games, right? So, on that one there. Let's see. D. Wayne, thanks for the follow, my friend. Joe Ryan for 6 strikeouts. Got a good chance on that one as well. What do we got, Drake? We got a lot. What do you want? WNBA? We want some baseball? What do we want? Yeah, Joe Ryan's got an excellent chance to get to 6Ks. I'm a little concerned how the morale is going to be for the Twins, but Matt said, what's up? That's the only thing I'm really concerned about too much with the Twins is, are they going to really be, how do I put this, heavily invested? You know, it's hard. I mean, they're humans as well on that one. So, yeah, I'll be really honest with you, Charles. That one hit me hard with Rhino, my favorite baseball player growing up. One of my favorite retired players to pay attention to. We just saw him last year at the his statue presentation last June. So that was a hard one. So I do like the Cubs money line today. If you're in, I will tell you this. This is the one game I might pick them against the left-hander, and the only reason is because the Orioles traded away everybody. Braves, Reds, just play a lot of runs in that one. Reds team total, JJ on the Discord channel. Excellent point putting that one out there. I think they bomb away today as well. And they should, that game early. I don't know, unless the weather's weird. Elder gives up a ton of runs, and so does Singer. On the Nats, I'll be really honest with you today. I didn't see really too many paths where they could get a win here. It's not going to be super easy for them. The Reds got a decent chance to win that game. I think your safer play is to play over. We just went over that one. Over in that one. Reds, a lot of runs. And the Braves, a lot of runs. Yeah, D-backs, but they didn't get rid of Zach Gallen, with the amazing part. I mean, you might as well get rid of everybody on expiring contracts when you're not going anywhere. I mean, the only thing you're going to get is a compensatory pick if they leave in free agency. So, that was a tough one. I'm surprised. I knew Mayor Kelly was probably going to be gone last minute. I thought Zach Gallen would go as well. Trade the Mason Miller from the A's. For the prospect traded over to Freeze. This kid's really young. He's like 18. And he's hitting much above his weight class. No caller ID. What's up? Atlanta +1 possible there. But like I said, a lot of runs. I'd rather play on that side. Twins today, I think they get beat up in the late part of that game. So I wouldn't. If you're going to play the Twins, the first 5 innings is where I'd play. What's up? No caller ID. Yeah, he was top 5 in all Major League Baseball. So. Yeah, so you know what I mean. They everybody pretty consensus-wise. I mean, he's young, so things can happen. But in that one, I liked what the Jays did good. I like Bieber coming back, so I like that one. Yeah, you're right, Airplane. Nobody wanted Zach Gallen, so on that one. Orioles money line. Actually, we're going to play the Cubs there. The line's pretty tight. If once that game gets past Trevor Rogers, as I think is where you really see the Orioles bullpen bad. But it depends. Here's the one thing to look at with that one here on the trade there for DeFreeze and the A's for Mason Miller. Preller's traded away James Wood and this young kid. So there was a couple of guys yesterday that said he might have traded away 2 future MVPs. Reds team total over 3.5. Yeah, it should be higher than that. So that's an alternate. Absolutely. Philly today, I like, but I'm not going to be – I wouldn't – it's not something to, play the car payment on that one. World Series – the Tigers didn't make enough moves, so I'm a little concerned about them, but on that one. But nationally wise, I think it's wide open because I don't think the Dodgers are there. Padres bullpen, by the way, might be the best bullpen since the Royals bullpen that won the World Series. That's how good that bullpen is now. But World Series right now, I think we're going to have to see what shakes out over the next month. I don't think there's any clear-cut favorite going in there. And I'm trying to catch up with the questions here. Overs today, I'll give you the games we like here for totals on those. Braves, Reds, over. Let's see. Brewers, Nationals, over. Blue Jays, Royals, great chance to go over. And give me 1 second and I'll finish this up. I will get to everybody's questions, so just be patient. Rangers, Mariners, also late game, possibly go over in that one as well. All right, so like I said, please be patient. We're going to run through these as much. I know no caller ID. The Orioles are they needed to do it. I'm surprised they didn't trade Trevor Rogers to go with it. All right, Buzzy. So there was some overs. Padres bullpen, we went through that. Pistol Pete, what's up? JD, Red Sox today. Give me 1 second to go back to the game here. Actually, with the Stros, Hunter Brown hasn't pitched great lately, but I like the Stros in that one. Padres lineup is pretty deep as well. Adding Laureano and O'Hearn was definitely helpful. We're going to see how they fit them in, but on that one there. By the way, you guys are asking a ton of questions. Do me a favor, like, share this thing as well, gifts. I don't mind answering questions all day long, but please show a little bit of love for my side as well. That would greatly be appreciative on that one. Yankees, they didn't get the top guys on everything, user, but they did add some pieces that needed. They definitely needed bullpen help. They got that. I don't know about Slater. I didn't really understand that one too much, except you need him out there. I think Judge is coming back as just the DH. But Red Sox, we went over that game. We do like the Astros. Nationals don't like today. In that game there against the Brewers, pretty sure that was the game, right? Just my mind's a little all over the place, so you guys are going to have to forgive me just a little bit. Yeah, I'd like the Brewers quite a bit with Quintana on the mound. They have the Nationals have a hard time against lefties, and the Brewers are hot. Braves, Reds, yes, run first inning. Absolutely. I think that one gets home. Phillies game under 7.5 could be definitely a possibility there. My only concern is Flaherty. He did have a great start his last time out, but it hasn't been great other than that. Tigers beat the Dodgers. The Tigers have a good chance. My issue with them is the bullpen. They didn't address it at all at the trade deadline. That is a little confusing to me on that one, but do like the Tigers still one of the best teams in the American League. The Dodgers have got to get their act together. They're a little streaky, so keep that in mind. But I wouldn't play the Dodgers to win the World Series because the odds are just way too low. Guardians we do like today. And WNBA we do like a lot. No caller ID. Make sure I just posted those probably in the last half hour in the Discord as well. So there's a lot that we like there in the WNBA. I'll give you a few of the plays here. We do like the the Fever today, even though Caitlin Clark's out. Mitchell should have a big game as well. We do like the Liberty, even though Breanna Stewart's out. I think Inesco has been jamming, so we like a lot of her props today. Phoenix and Sabali. Veronica Burton, we like quite a bit on a lot of her props. Storm today, we like Diggins, Plum, and Gabby Williams for a lot of side stuff there as well. So let's get back to the baseball here. No problem, CK. No problem. Reds money line. Do like it, like the over better. Cubs game under 8.5 could be a possibility. I'd rather focus that to the first 5 innings and get 4.5 if you're going to play it that way, Pistol Pete. Reds and the Dodgers like, let's see. Reds slightly like the over better. Cubs do like them today. Angels, I actually like them today in that game. I just, let's see. Let's get to the Angels game here. My apologies. Where did it go? Against the White Sox. White Sox are god-awful on the road, so that's an excellent opportunity there as well. Guardians do like today, do like the Mets. Yankees game, give me just a second here. I know there's going to be some questions on the Yanks. This game here actually like the under, probably better than anything else. Slight lean to the Yanks in a low-scoring game. Reds money line, we went through that one. Do like the Reds and like the over better. Ricardo, thanks for joining. Pirates today, do like. You guys are throwing questions out like mad crazy. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. What do you think about strikeouts first game? What you're going to have to give me what the line's at here, because I don't think both teams strike out a bunch. The Cubs normally don't strike out a ton. Rogers not a big strikeout pitcher. Guardians, yes. Mets, yes. Yankees like the under better slightly, though. Reds, yes. Like the over better, though. Pirates today, yes. Let's see. Diaz, thanks for the follow. Orioles, Cubs. Cubs for us. Dodgers might have Ohtani start. Yeah, he's going to be – hopefully he left for cramps the other night. Hopefully he's good to go and can start. He should be ramped up by the playoffs. Angels, yes. Braves, don't like that one. I do like the over in that game, Kevin, in that one. Let's see. No problem, no caller ID. And let's see here. Extra base hits today. Guerrero for sure. Bo Bichette, we like quite a bit as well. And Pete Crow Armstrong and Tucker for the Cubs for extra base hits. Dodgers, Ohtani, and Freeman. That's kind of where we're at today. Mets do like them today. Reds slightly like the over better. We got everything going on, Troy. If you want to join the Discord, the easiest place is go to our YouTube episodes. You'll see a WAP checkout. Once you do, just click on that. You have to make your payment, and then once you do, we'll get you in the Discord. 169 in the Sparks game is a bunch. Because my question is, Lansing, is the Storm are so inconsistent on what they do scoring-wise. I'm not messing with the total as much on that one. CHH Mets, yes. Strikeouts first game, we went over that one. I don't think neither team's going to strike out a ton, to be really honest. Yankees or Marlins, Yankees slightly, but I like the under better. Pirates, yes. Nerfy in the Cubs game's got an excellent chance. Let's see here. I don't know. There's no such thing as a lock, Ivy Martin, but the Tigers in the first 5, I just think the back end of that game is going to be something different. Pirates, Rockies under 11, I think has a decent chance to fall there. I think the total is about right. I think that game's about 11 or 12 runs. Donovan, thanks for following. Appreciate it. Pirates do like today. We gave out the 3 earlier. Brewers, Padres, Mets. Nerfy in the Cubs game, yes. No problem, Donovan. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that. Y'all be in the comments while I'm in his guts. We are not the same. I don't know what that means, said Silver. So Mariners money line, don't like that as much today, but they got a good chance to win that game. I think over in that game might be the better play. Raleigh, Cubs, yes. Donovan, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. And thank you, Donovan. Much appreciative. Way to show people that it's okay to show a little support for the creator. Let's see here. I'm not sure what we're meaning by the guts comment. Maybe I'm just too old or stupid. It could be a possibility. So on that one, Kremen, thanks for joining. Also got Formula One and golf going off this weekend. Philly GI, what's cracking? Jay Walken, thanks for joining. Uper, what's up? Kev, what's up? Let's say 2 or 3 legger. For us, it would be more player prop probably focused today than anything else. On that one, Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs If you can still snag that. And I like Bichette a lot today as well, both in that game, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 392, what's up? Pirates do like today. Okay. What does that mean, Eric? Before I start booting people out of here. Lansing, I can't get there on the total. The Storm could score 100 points or 65 points. Henderson and Holiday both have an excellent chance for a hit today. No question. Cy, thank you very much as well. I'm trying to keep up here with all this, but, hey. He's inside you? Okay. All right. Well, we'll kick him out here eventually, Eric. So, Moise, thanks for joining. I don't know. Not crazy. Haney for 4+ strikeouts does have a chance. He's not a monster strikeout pitcher, but the Rockies do strike out a ton as well. Yeah, we're not talking about anything. It's going to get us booted off of this channel, and there's no reason to be a turd. Moise, I don't know if Miami upsets, but I do +1.5 and +0.5 first 5. I like a lot for the Marlins today. Jays money line, love it. Have they figured out who's starting for the Jays yet? Nope, not yet. Thomas for 22 points, rebounds. Give me 1 second on that one. We did play a Thomas play. No, we played her for 9+ assists. If she gets 10 assists, she's probably going to be good there. Props in the Reds game. Who do you want to take? That's more of the question. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the lineup here. Profar, Olsen, Riley. So I do like Profar a little bit today. Let's see. De La Cruz is always a good option. Gavin Lux is leading off. He's been playing pretty decently as well. Horner for a hit or PCA. The safer play is probably Horner, to be really honest, because he's going to face Rogers a couple more times. Jay's money line, yes. And Jay Justo, that's got a good chance. Points plus rebounds. She's going to have to score. Is that a plus assists as well or no? Feel pretty good about the Cubs today, DGO. My only concern is Trevor Rogers. They need to get him out of there after 5 and go to work on that bullpen. Which teams are likely to score? Any changes in my picks from what, Valid? From the show? No. We're pretty consistent. Is it going to be Gausman? If it's Gausman, that's fine. None of the books have anything in there. Let's see. We went through that one. Went through the Cubs. Pitcher for the Blue Jays. Somebody said Gausman. Nothing announced on the books. Most likely to score 8 runs today. All right. So Christopher asked about, let's see, Taylor Walls over hits, runs, RBIs. Good chance in that one. Nothing we're absolutely in love with, but definitely a good chance. Let's go through the line here, and we'll see teams that could score 8 runs today. I think the Braves or the Reds could possibly do it, to be really honest. Brewers have a good chance. Blue Jays. Let's see here. And the Padres, I think, have an excellent chance to get there as well. If you're looking for those to score 8 runs. Yeah, each. Braves, Reds, Austin, De La Cruz, Profar might not be a bad one as well. Cubs and Mets, like both of those. Favorite money line today? Man, I got 3. They're all relatively the same. Mets, Brewers, Padres, probably the Padres. Albies for a hit, always has an excellent chance. Points plus rebounds is going to be – she's going to have to score 20. I'd almost rather play her points total, Jay Justo, on that one. Do like the Padres quite a bit today. Marco with the hair, thanks for the follow. Joshua, thanks for the follow. Make sure you guys like and share and keep gifting as well, and I'll keep answering questions all day. So on that one. So please show a little support. I know we kind of forget about it, but let's show just a shade of support, right? Ahmed, thanks for joining. We're trying to make this a positive point. Yeah, game on Reds over, yes. I don't know if they're going to be like yesterday where they scored 16 runs in an inning, but over 9, you can take that down to 8.5. It's not too bad as well. Chris, thanks for joining. Muhammad, thanks for joining. Ivan, thanks for the likes. Tashua Berry, thank you. Chris, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. Braves, if I'm going to play the Braves today, it's plus 1.5. I don't really like it. I like the over better. I don't trust Elder whatsoever. That would be the thing. J-Man, thank you. Coming on. AP, thank you for joining. We just went through this. I think the Braves or the Reds have a chance to score 8 runs. Brewers, Blue Jays, and let's see. Padres. BioCal, thanks for sharing the live. Mitchell Parker over 3 strikeouts. If he stays in the game long enough, he's got a good chance to get over 2.5. I don't know. They worry me today. The Nats do. This is a game where they could get destroyed. No problem, Donovan. Brewers money line. Do like it quite a bit. One of my top 3 today, Joshua, for sure. BioCat, thanks for sharing the live. Justin Scott, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. We are on multiple platforms. If you want to check us out, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch as we multi-stream this thing. Brewers, Cubs, Jays. Yeah, I like those. We're all over the Cubs and the Jays. So, British, thank you for coming on. Gavin, thank you. I do like the Padres quite a bit. I like the Guardians today as well. So, but you're gonna have. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're behind in the first 5, don't sweat it too much. I guess I think they really get there. Favorite team is the Cubs, Justin, and second favorite team is the Royals. So, who's the Rockies pitcher? I don't know if they've got one announced. We'll go take a look here. Sensinella, he gives up hits like the head cheerleader on prom day, right? So, Nordy, thanks for joining. Ivan Diaz, thanks for liking the live. I'm going to have to get some glasses or something. Can't read them from a long ways away. Like I said, we're on multiple platforms as well. You can join the Discord. If you go to our YouTube shows, there is a link to the WAP checkout. Once you check out there and post, we will get you in there as well. Mets game, David Peterson's pitched really well, Pistol Pete, so it's got a chance. Strikeouts today, there was nothing really that stood out like major advantage on the board. Your higher strikeout guys should be Rodon today, Joe Ryan, but his line's pretty high. I thought it was 6-ish plus. Ranger Suarez should be all good chances there. Yeah, check it out. I mean, the Discord, there's over a couple hundred members. It's pretty good spot to be. It's a WAP checkout link and get there. Chasing icons, Brewers and Padres probably be the 2. You can throw the Mets in for the 3rd. Cincinnati money line slightly in that one. I think it's going to be a tight game, but high scoring. Wouldn't be surprised if this thing's 6-5, 7-6 as well. Braves or the Reds, slightly to the Reds, more like the over, especially if you can snag it at 8.5. Let's see here. Ivan Diaz, thanks for liking the live. Pimp Daddy, too. What's going on? Coco Melon, thank you. Ivan, thanks for the likes. Bayou Cat, thanks for likes as well. Angels or White Sox, do like the Angels today, Alexis. White Sox on the road have not been good. They're better at home, and they normally surprise teams when they're at home. All right. Cubby, what's going on, man? How are you? You know what? I'm all right. Everybody was upset I didn't put out a show for yesterday for baseball. There was only 3 games, and the trade deadline was what we were more interested in anyway. Different breed, thanks for joining. But first time I've ever seen this, and I've been watching baseball almost 50 years, is 3-3 game, and both teams score 8 in the 8th. That was crazy in that Braves-Reds game. Do like the Fever today. We laid the 3.5, but ESPN did have 3.5 if you have that, but I do like the Fever today, even though no Caitlin Clark. Reds money line, like it slightly. But I do like the over better. Yeah, it's 3 games. I mean, let's move on with life, right? So we had plenty of action going on with golf yesterday anyway. So I almost wish there was lines for who to get traded on who. Do like the Brewers quite a bit today. Brewers have been hot. They beat the crap out of the Cubs, except for the 3rd game of that series. And to be really honest, there's a lot of defensive mistakes in that one. So do like the Brewhahas. I think the Brewers have an excellent chance to be the number 1 seed overall in the National League. How crazy is that? Rays today, I don't like the Rays today, but I like the Dodgers on that side. Boz has pitched Kershaw's been a little bit better than him, and the Dodgers are getting pretty damn cheap today as well. So keep that in mind. And then C. Henry, we don't like the Orioles, but we do like fading the Royals. You're not going to see me go with the Cubs for against the left-hander very often, for sure. Cubs money line, yes. Anybody like to homer for the first game? If we had to play homer, Cincinnati's a great place to do it. I'll be really honest with you. De La Cruz makes a lot of sense in that one. And Brady Singer gives up some launch. Maybe Austin Riley on that one. Cubs, Ray. I got the Cubs, the Rays, D-backs, and Giants. I'll be really honest with you. I like the Cubs part. The Rays, I don't like Boz today. The D-backs, I don't know if they're. I think they continue to lay down on the road trip, and the Giants wave the white flag. So anything can happen in baseball, right? On that one, Cubs money line, yes. Fever minus 4.5. You should be able to find a better line, Chris, but I'd still play it at 4.5. I think they win by 8 to 10 points in that one. Cubs money line, yes. How do I feel about Bryce Elder? I think he gets shelled. Should be a lot of runs in that game. Yeah. Run line Reds. I think it's going to be a close one. Like I said, 1-run game, but higher scoring for us. Reds total 7.5. Yes. Since it's at 9.5, 9. Yes. Marlins, plus 1.5 I do like, and plus a half front 5, King Kong. I'm not gutsy enough to say money line in that one. I think it's a low-scoring game, like 3-2 on that one. King Kong, thank you for liking the live. Appreciate it. Stevenson home run. C. Henry, good chance in this first game here. By the way, you can also check out on YouTube our link to Outlier, where we do a ton of research. We do have a 7-day free trial with Outlier as well. Just follow that link. That'll get you there as well. If you want to do a lot of the research yourself, they are a great tool to have for all sports. Padres minus 2.5. I'll be really honest. I said it in the show, Andrew. I do like the Padres run line and 2.5. I honestly think they have a big day today. But I think they have a big, big day on that one. But Mariners and Reds. So Reds, I like the over better. Mariners, I like the over better. Mariners have a good chance. Reds have a good chance. Twins versus Cleveland. I do like the Guardians to win that game. I think they win it late, though. Joe Ryan did not pitch well in his last outing, but he's probably going to give you a good effort. The problem is they traded away all the bullpen pieces. Braves, Reds, risky. On the money line, yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think the much better, safer play is the over. Youngin, thanks for joining. What happens to the Dodgers? They need to get healthy. I mean, that would help them out tremendously. If Blake Snell can come back, that would help. Ohtani went out the other day. Supposedly it was just cramps. We'll see on that one. The Dodgers didn't do a ton of moves, which is not normally what they do at the trade deadline, but if they get healthy, that's better options than what was on the market. Guards minus 1.5. I don't think I'd play a run line there. I do like them to win, though. Reds money line, slightly like the over better. World Series, if I had to pick right now, And this is probably going to change here, I would assume, but Tigers, and if you want the National League side, I honestly think right now Brewers. They did some nice things. They got some bullpen. They have some hitting. They got a nice mix. Cubs do like, Brewers like, Blue Jays like. Yes. Braves Reds over 7. I'll give you guys a hint. When you're playing an alternate line of 2, 2.5, I'm probably going to like those. Denny, thanks for the follow. E-Baby, thanks for joining. I don't think it's a low-scoring game, so it should go over 7. Young, appreciate it. You can also, if you just want to tip, you can, instead of Cash App, you can just subscribe here on TikTok as well. That'll throw a few bucks in there if you want to do that. I'm glad you did well. Anthony, thanks for liking the live. Denny, thank you. I'm not sure what we mean by good looks, different breed. Can you explain? Jeff, thank you very much. Like Reds slightly, Cubs do like, Brewers love, Toronto really like. Red Sox is the question mark. I don't think the Red Sox get the win today, but okay. Oh, no worries. Val, thanks for joining. Jeff, thanks for liking the live. King Kong, Jeff, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We're on multiple platforms as well. So YouTube Live, Twitch Live, and TikTok Live as well. Panama, I can't even pronounce it, Panama. My bad. I apologize about that. Thanks for the follow. Vortex, thanks for joining. My pronunciation not there. Churio's out. I'm okay with that. They've got a lot of bats. Vaughn's done well. Yelich, Contreras. Is Hoskins due back anytime? Troy, what's up? Yeah, appreciate that, Deja Vu. We put out a lot of free stuff. You get a lot more if you do pay to get in the Discord, but we do put out a lot of free stuff. Good money line for today. Padres. Another one. Brewers. And quit asking the same question over and over, please, on that one. Marlins upset Yanks? Sure, they could. I don't know if I think they keep it tight. 3-2 games, what we kind of predicted there. So Marlins plus 1.5 looks like a great one. The Discord is $50 per month on that one there. Much cheaper than a lot of other people. There's guys that sell $1,000 weekend packages. $50 per month, you're going to get all the sports we're into, which is football, both sides, college and pro. MLB, you're going to get Formula One, golf, WNBA, NBA, college basketball. You're going to get all of those. Rockies upset. I don't know if you'd really call it much of an upset against the Pirates. Pirates are hot right now. I like the Pirates slightly in that. I think that's a one-run game. So if you want to play the Rockies, plus 1.5. Phillies, Tigers over. If Flaherty goes back to normal, golf and chill, yes. A's plus 1.5. I like the A's to win. So, yep, like that. Milwaukee, love it. Jeff, thanks for liking the live. Shelly, thanks for joining. Scott Queen. Jeff McCarty, thanks for joining. We personally didn't play anything on the early game, but Reds team total over. Reds over. I think are both excellent chances there as we're getting underway. As Profar is, in a 1-2 count there. Brian, thanks for joining. Over in the game. I think we're going to see a lot of runs. Jeff, thank you. Scout Queen, thank you. Yeah. Seattle, I mean, they're live tonight. I honestly like the over better in that one, but, we'll see. Braves under, I don't know. Profar does strike out. Singer and Elder both give up a bunch of runs. I do like the Pirates today. Chris T, thanks for coming on. Cade, thanks for joining. And thank you all that are on Twitch and YouTube as well. You don't have to see the kitchen in the background, right? Pirates, yes, we went through that. Scout Queen and Jeff, thank you. All right, we finally got over 10,000 likes. That took forever. All right. Nobody on, one out. Matt Olson up. And Singer keeps throwing balls in the middle of the plate. This is going to be an over game quickly. Appreciate it, Flying Eagle. Do like the Guardians. But I will tell you this. That might be a live game as well to watch. Joe Ryan should pitch well enough in the first innings, but it is a division game as well. Alabama, what's up? I do like the Cubs against the left-handed starter. You will not hear me say that very often. But I think the Cubs really have a major advantage when it comes to the back end of that game with that Orioles bullpen that they traded off every decent pitcher they had. Alabama, thanks for liking live, brother. Ralph, thanks for joining. Phillies do like today. Not my favorite play on earth, but I do like them in that one. Orioles plus 1.5. That might not play bad, youngin. Like I said, if you want to play the Orioles, the best place to play them, I think, is plus a half a run first 5 innings. And Phillies, yes, slightly. It's not a game we absolutely love. My concern is Flaherty in that game. That's my major concern is Flaherty. So is he going to blow up or not? Who do we like today? We'll run through the whole board, kind of get everybody caught up that just got on. So we do like the over at Braves, Reds, Cubs in that one. Tigers, Phillies do slightly lean to the Phils. Brewers, Nationals, love the brouhahas here in that one. And Royals, Blue Jays, we're smashing Toronto here. Twins, Guardians, we're on the guards, but could come late. Yankees, Marlins, slight lean to the Yanks, but more an under game. 3-2 is kind of what we're thinking there. Astros, Red Sox, we do like the Stros today. We think Hunter Brown gets over his last few starts where he's given up a few more runs. Astros should be ready to hit today as well, I think, against Criswell. Giants, Mets, what's not to love about the Mets here? Peterson's pitched masterfully his last 3 games against Robbie Ray. The left-handers need to be patient against Ray. They can get a lot of walks. Expect Soto to get a walk there. Dodgers, Rays. Really like the Dodgers in this matchup. I think you're getting great values here. Blanco Benny, thanks for sharing the live as well. Alabama as well. Pirates, Rockies. Do like the Pirates here. I'm thinking 1-run game. 6-5 sounds like a gamer there. Angels, White Sox. Do like the Angels. Not sure who's starting yet for the White Sox. I think the Angels have enough power in that lineup that they kept to get the job done. And then we get to Diamondbacks, A's. Do like the A's today. No starting pitcher announced for either side. MLB still had Merrill Kelly this morning, even though he got traded yesterday. Not Kaylee's dad, what's up? Rob Pop, thanks for joining. And Alabama, thank you for the likes. And then we finish off with Rangers and Mariners. Do like the over 7.5 here. Rangers plus 1.5. I think it's probably a good one on that one. Tigers, don't like them today just because of Flaherty. Too many chances for Flaherty to blow up in that one. So therefore, on the Phillies side, slightly. That's a game, honestly, we'd stay away from for the most part. Unless we want to play, we're assuming Flaherty's going to go back to blowing up all the game. Philly GI, always appreciate you. Same thing with you, Alabama. Appreciate you both. All right, we're going to be on here for about another, 15 minutes as well. Maybe let's just change that. We're going to be on for another 22 minutes. We'll hit a full hour. No problem, Zach. Nico, thanks for joining. I think that's the Tigers-Phillies game, probably a good game to watch, but I don't know if I'd be in love with it. By the way, no runs from the Braves in the top of the first. Everybody strikes out. Profar, Olsen, and Riley all strike out here in the top of the first. So 3 Ks quickly for Mr. Brady Singer. Zach, thanks for the follow as well. 7 times. Thanks for joining. Neptune, thanks for joining. Alabama, always appreciate your support. Who's hitting home runs today? Well, I'll give you who we like. P. Crow Armstrong, Kyle Tucker, Vlad Guerrero, Bo Bichette, Ohtani, and Freeman. Skeen to the Reds? Yeah. TikTok had a bunch of guys that said the Skeens to the Dodgers. Skeens did not get traded, Casper, so don't worry about it. Atlanta Dream win tonight? All right, we get a WNBA question. We get to go over there. I do like Phoenix in that one slightly. Dream have a lot of guys. I don't know if Brittany Griner's going to play. Game time decision there. Phoenix has been hot, so most confident in today, Diggins. 17-plus points. Billy G.I., thank you. Squirrel, what's going on? But Jay Justo, Diggins for 17-plus points is our favorite one today. Sorry, guys, about that. Slipper, thanks for sharing the live. Do like the Brewers 7 times quite a bit. They're in the top 3 for me today to win that game. Gavin Lux does get a leadoff single, so we mentioned Lux for a hit earlier. Want to fight the refs? Absolutely, right? Seems that way. Q, thanks for the follow. If you guys are following us on TikTok, I highly recommend following us on YouTube as well. A lot more in-depth sports show. Goes through a lot more as we put out the daily show, except for days where there's only 2 to 3 games. Let's see. Obsidian, thank you. I said those home runs fast. Okay. PCA for the Cubs. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Vlad Guerrero for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Ohtani for the Dodgers. Freeman for the Dodgers. Best play today. Honestly, Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is way up there. Our best play today was McLaren winning free practice 1. That did hit. What is it? I'm not sure what you mean 7 times. Phillies minus 1.5. I'm not in love with that, but Phillies money line, yes. YouTube, just search. You can get the link here off our TikTok channel, or you can search Scott Jenkins. Will the Cubs hit Rogers? Yes. I don't know if they're going to hit Rogers too much. It's when Rogers gets out. That's what we're expecting there, Chapito. Cubs. It's a great live game because if the Cubs get behind, I'm hammering away. Favorite team, Cubs, Royals right behind it. Padres run line, yes. We even like minus 2.5 there. Best player prop of the day, Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. USA Traveler, I think the Angels do get a win. Padres run line, yes. We'll be on live for about another 20 minutes. Ranger Suarez over a case, good chance, especially with the left-handers in that lineup for the Tigers. So we've got a good chance to get over there. USA Traveler, thanks for liking the live as well. Jimmy Vegas shows up. If you guys want a deal, here's the deal. If you want a good deal and save some money, Jimmy Vegas, he's on here now. He just said so. Contact him through TikTok. He's got if you have an Amazon Fire Stick and the internet, $20 a month. Here's the big deal. You get pay-per-views for free on the $20 a month deal. So if you like watching UFC like I do, those pay-per-views are $80. Well, and there's one a month. So you following me here? You're going to save $60 a month just off of those, plus Red Zone, plus all the baseball games, football games, all that kind of stuff. Yanks, slightly on that one, Edison. I like the under better. Cubs money line, yes. You're at work, Jimmy? All right. Well, I'm trying to get you some more stuff. I'm not paused, caller ID. Am I paused? I apologize if you're getting paused over there. Yeah, so contact Jimmy Vegas. Just click his name, send him a message. He'll get you hooked up. $20 a month, 3-day free trial. I'm assuming, Jimmy. Fever or Wings, do like the Fever, laying 3.5. Philly GI, yes. The Sparks, we did play. Yes, I just posted it in the Discord, Philly. So make sure you check that out. I posted it before the show, so it's probably been an hour-ish. On that one. Do like the Storm in that game, but I have a ton of player props in there as well, Philly GI. Had the Chargers last night. Congratulations. I'm not playing preseason football, but, that's a good one. Reds slightly in that one today. No run first inning as Ellie De La Cruz grounded into a double play, so that ruined that fun. Nothing going to the second. Chief, thanks for following. Bayou Cat, thanks for the gifts. Rangers. We went through that game, right? Let me get back to it. Rangers, if you're going to play plus 1.5, don't have a problem there. I like the over. Mets or Giants? Mets. I know, Jimmy. I know you got to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Doesn't matter what it is. Jimmy will put it table tennis, whatever it is. Chief, thanks for the follow as well. Reds today, yes. Mets or Giants? We went through that one. Mets. 8th inning was the first time I've ever seen that in baseball, and I've been watching damn near 50 years. 3-3 game, and they both score 8 in the 8th. Wow, that was crazy. Ravens winning the Super Bowl. If they can get past the Chiefs, they have an excellent chance. What underdogs do we like today? I'm going to have to go back and look here. Not a ton. I'll put it to you that way. Underdogs, Orioles first 5. but I like the Cubs to win the game. Marlins have an excellent chance, like the plus 1.5 better. Let's see here. Rockies, I think plus 1.5. You can go money line there though. And underdog, I guess you can play the D-backs. Don't really like it. I like the A's quite a bit better, but they're live, and the Rangers I think are live today as well. So I like them plus 1.5 better. Any overs or unders? Yes, we went through those. If you're looking for over games, Brewers, Blue Jays. Let's see here. Padres and Rangers and Mariners. Padres minus 1.5. Yes. Faded DGO. What's up? Cubs money line. Yes. Gilbert for 7 is a lot. The Rangers can't strike out. Normally a little bit more against lefties, but on that one. Unders, by the way, the Yankees game, I think, has an excellent chance to go under. That's probably our favorite under of the day, to be really honest. I don't know what you're talking about for the $20 deal, but all right, get back to work, Jimmy. Like I said, though, message Jimmy Vegas if you Amazon Fire Stick and $20 a month. Yep. And yeah, Trey Lance last night looked great. Of course, he was playing against dudes that probably won't be playing in the NFL, but that's all right. Blue Jays today, love them. Health's been a little crazy. I appreciate you looking out there. But, we're trying to get better. This foot thing has just really caused a lot of problems. Cubs, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Angels, Brewers, Fever. There you go. I like that one. Dodgers game over. If the Dodgers can score the runs, the problem is they really haven't been able to put up more than 5 in a minute. So you're going to be relying on the Dodgers, I think, for a majority of that. But it's a good chance there. Melvin, what's up? Dodgers for money line, yes, like that one. Dodgers game over, we kind of went through that. Cubs, Dodgers, we went through all of those plays. I'm not doing 7. That's craziness. Favorite 4 player props, Vlad Guerrero, Bo Bichette, Ohtani, and Freeman, all over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Brewers first 5, love it. Dodgers money line, yes. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Still no, Drake Baldwin leads off with a single after Singer struck out the side in the first. Let's see. Big Sexy, thank you for sharing as always. Money lines today, Brewers, Padres, Mets. Stowers, the problem is going against Rodon, lefty-lefty matchup there. Let's see. And Alabama, thank you. Yeah, so I love the first 5 for the Brouhahas. So I like them for the game as well. They're one of the hottest teams in baseball. All right, so we got 2 on, 1 out for the Braves here in the top of the second. In a game that should have runs, didn't get any in the first. Wangerman, thank you. Big Sexy, thank you. Joel, thanks for joining the show. Seattle today. I'm not in love with Seattle like yesterday. I really like the over in that game. I think 7.5's light. So Freeze, thanks for joining. Angel, thanks for joining. S. Nance, thanks for joining the show. Be on here for about another 12 minutes or so, just to give everybody a heads up. Also, Outlier.com does sponsor the show. You can find the link on our YouTube video episodes. There is a 7-day free trial there as well, so make sure you take advantage of that. If you want to do a lot of the research yourself, they are an awesome tool. You can link them up with your sports books that you already have as well. They'll show you the best option. That way you don't have to search through multiple books. Vaughn, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, has a great chance, Drake. Jack, thanks for joining. And C. Henry, Baez, Suck, and Kershaw. It's going over, and definitely a possibility. Liberty minus 11.5. We did play. I think Ionescu goes crazy. So, personally, best home run for the day. Oh, who are we going to take for best home run? I've got several guys rated the same, but Ohtani probably. I hate to say some guy that's that low, but out of the guys we have, he's probably the best played for it. I don't like the numbers, though. I'll put it to you that way. Favorite over? Padres, probably. I like this Reds over if they get going here. It's only the second. That Padres is set of 7.5. I think has an excellent chance. Yankees, I don't like them on the run line because I think it's a low-scoring game, 3-2. Bases loaded right now for the Braves, by the way. Padres -1.5 in the over. I like both of those. What's up, Vera? You finally got on the show at the end here. I appreciate you coming on. I know you're probably still at work. We're going to be extremely early tomorrow. We're going to try to do a show at like 8 a.m. Eastern time is what the goal is for tomorrow. Don't lock me into it, but we'll be on tomorrow as well. We'll be on Sunday morning as well. So we're going to make sure we get on here unless health gets in the way. Big Sexy, thank you. Zen, thank you. And let's see. We're on multiple platforms, though, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch as well. So you can catch us out on a lot of different spots there. Please do. Big Sexy, thank you. And Zen, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. Gifts, comments, shares, likes, please. Whether you're on my show or anybody's show, if you like the content, make sure you're letting the creator know. It's a lot of work to come on here, guys. It's not, we spend a lot of time on this. I like sharing the info. Jay Justo, thanks for the gift and the like as well. But you got to show the creators a little bit of love because TikTok sure ain't. So still regular, thanks for coming back on. Big Sexy, thanks for liking live. You can also join the Discord channel. It is $50 per month. Go to our YouTube show. In the comments in the episodes, you will find a link to a WAP checkout, and it'll say join the Discord there. Doing all right, Vera. A little worn out, but other than that, good. Big Sexy, thank you. Yeah, the channel's getting crazy. Unfortunately, on TikTok, we've had to change a lot of things. YouTube's been growing great as well. So we're pretty happy with it. Craig, thanks for the follow. DJ Raz, thank you. Yeah, started off at a couple thousand. We started off, obviously, like everybody else with nobody, and now we're up to TikTok's 114,000 followers. YouTube's almost at 11,000. Yeah, it's awesome to me. The YouTube show will definitely give you a lot more information. We spend a lot more time on it. There's a lot of restrictions on TikTok, so we got to abide by those restrictions, which we do. So do like the Blue Jays today quite a bit. I think Vlad and Bo Bichette tear up Waka. All right, bases loaded. Eli White strikes out, so now 2 outs against Nicky Allen. Marlins, +1.5, I like it. +0.5 front 5, I like it. Springer, I don't know if that's who you're talking about. I'm assuming you're not talking about Sprinter, it's Springer. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I hope so. Definitely lengthens the lineup a little bit. CJ Morton, what's going on? Joe's Hook, thank you for coming on. Big Sexy, thank you as always for the support. The Discord link, the easiest place to find it, if you go to our YouTube channel, just pick one of the last few shows. You can pick today's show. In the comments section, you'll find a link for it. Joshua, I'll give you 3, but the first 2 would be the Brewers and the Padres, and then I would probably put the Mets there as well. Big Sexy, thank you. Still regular, thank you. NK19, thank you. Still regular, thank you. No problem, Eric. When you do subscribe after the live show, I will check it as well. Yeah, bases loaded, and they don't do anything. Bottom of the lineup, though, the good point is that even with the bases loaded, they did get through the lineup, so they get back to the top of the lineup a little bit. So there's a little silver lining there. But Troy, thank you. 2 picks on the money line: Brewers and the Padres. Big Sexy, thanks for liking live. I never recommend the parlay, but you know what it is. I would play the Fever over the Liberty. I'm concerned about the Liberty, but I mean, this is a team they beat by 40 not too long ago. So I like the Fever a little bit better today. I think Kelsey has a big game. Kelsey Mitchell has a big one today. Well, we shall see, I guess, but I think she has a big game today. Raleigh, thanks for joining. Appreciate you coming on the show. We are on multiple platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok as well, so you can check us out on all of those. We were not on yesterday because of only 3 games, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to come on for that. Nelly, thanks for joining. I'd answer the same question instead of 100 times each, 1,000 times each. If Reds lose, you're done with baseball? Don't be done with baseball. Here's the thing with baseball. It's the craziest one out there because there's so many games in so few days. So you never risk, how do I put this, more than 20% of your bankroll on daily is what I would recommend because you can't have a couple bad days in a row. It happens. But if you stay with it consistently, it normally works out. The Mick, thanks for joining. Alabama, thank you. Mercury, sorry about that invitation. I did not mean to send it, by the way. I do like the Mercury today, yes. With Griner, doubtful, Canada questionable. Yes, we did play Phoenix. We put those out on our Discord as well. So had 25 and the Reds to come back and came back and lost, right? I hear you, man. Trevor Rogers should pitch well for probably, I'm hoping it's only for 5 innings. If he goes 6 or 7, the Cubs could be in a little bit of trouble. But I do like, he should pitch well early. I think the Cubs just destroy that bullpen, honestly. Best Nerfy today? That's a great question. I'm going to go with Giants-Mets on that one. All. The Mick, thanks for the gifts as well. Cubs over 3.5 team total. Absolutely, Vera. Best play, Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Yeah, I hear you're going to need a lot of run support. That bullpen, I don't think you can be comfortable with any lead. Orioles game, do like the Cubs. Think they would probably win that one late. Cubs game could be a good Nerfy. Cade Horton's the question, right? Best play in the Orioles game? Let me look that up here. I'll tell you what it was. For us. We've got a couple at the same. So take your Cubs over 3.5 team total, PCA and Tucker over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So we've got 3 all the same there, Rick. So sorry that doesn't help out. Maybe a bunch there. T, thanks for joining. But we got all of those at the same amount. So, all right, little update here. 2 quick outs for the Reds here. This is going to be one of those games where they both blow up in 1 inning. Rob, thanks for joining. We'll be on for a couple more minutes here to finish this up. If you like the content you're seeing on TikTok, by the way, I highly recommend checking us out on YouTube. We get a lot more in-depth due to some of the restrictions on YouTube. And we try to abide by those as much as possible. Alex, thanks for joining. Bigot, thanks for joining. Gifts, likes, shares, all help the creators. So if you like the content you're watching on the show, please do that. It's definitely help. Yadil, thanks for joining. Stevenson not playing. C. Henry. It happens, bro. I put these things out a lot of times, 12 to 15 hours before game time. Lineups happen. Guardians today. Username. I do like the Guards today. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a really good live game because if the Guards get down, I like it. I do like the Cubs. Love the Brewers. Pirates I like. Yeah, I think it's a close game with the Pirates, but I think they keep winning. Blue Jays first team to score. If Gausman is pitching, the Blue Jays. Home runs. Pete Crow Armstrong, Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Then we like Vlad Guerrero, Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. And then we like Ohtani and Freeman for the Dodgers. Big Sexy, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Boyo Cat, thanks for liking the live. Been a lot of fun this morning. I appreciate it. We kept most of the trolls away today, which is always fun. Yeah, I know. Be Custom, we're live for a couple more minutes. I'll be on tomorrow morning really early, at least out here on the West Coast stuff. But Be Custom, thanks for liking the live. We're going to try to do a few more lives. We got a crazy schedule going on right now, but be all right. Big Sexy, thank you. Look at you also went up the list, right? Eric, what's going on? How are you? Malachi, thanks for joining. Willie, thanks for the follow. Like I said, if you like the content you're seeing on TikTok, it's pretty limited due to policies and guidelines on TikTok. If you really like it, you should definitely check us out over on YouTube as well. Daily show gets quite a bit better. Casper, thank you, my friend. Bellinger can achieve a hit. Yes. Valkyries today. Sky have everybody injured. I'm with you there. They do. Angel Reese is out, so I don't really like that too much. That definitely hurts them. We did not. All we did in that game is Veronica Burton, 11 plus points, 2 plus threes, and 5 plus assists. We did not take a side there, but I do not blame you for playing the Valkyries. They have a lot. Kayla Thornton being out for them for the season is a big blow. So Mets run line. I'm with you, Vera. They've been. They did some really nice things at the deadline, and Dave Peterson's been pitching well. Favorite 2 teams today to win: Brewers, Padres. Brandon, thanks for joining. Gator Bay, thanks for joining. All right, we do have to get running. Make sure, like I said, you check us out if you like us on TikTok. The YouTube channel show gets a lot more in depth on that one. No problem, Linz. We don't mind giving out a lot of stuff here. My favorite team has been the Cubs. The way it worked in my family, if you didn't like the Cubs when you were a youngster, they put you up for adoption. Over in the Mets game, if the Mets game score a bunch, I'm with you. The dogs are going to start going crazy, right? All right, everybody, appreciate you coming on the live show today. We will try to be on tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern is the goal. No problem, JPD, no problem. Yeah, nice season for the Cubs so far, but very disappointing at the trade deadline. And if it's anything like the Cubs have done lately, they'll figure out a way to tumble out of the wild card. But that's what they do. All right. So we got guys working in the backyard, so the dogs are going crazy. Everybody have a fantastic Friday, August 1st. And by the way, happy August to everybody as well. Have a great one.